Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It's the Boston College Eagles and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Looking for room. It's Dickens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's a welcome sight for this defense, man. You got 4 sacks last week. They talked about it. Getting to the quarterback, pressuring him, making him feel uncomfortable. To do it on the first drive, to set the tone, to show him we're coming just like we were last week. It's a good start by this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Snags it, and he's open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And, man, that's a really good job by this quarterback. Seeing the spacing. Running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and, man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance, starts chewing up yards, and makes the big play for this offense.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Boston College. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown.
Tackle. Down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So SMU's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
They'll try to pop the draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They're testing the right side here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Maybe he's got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Green. Hits him with a stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Slams ahead. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
The run inside. It's Dickens. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the 1st period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Off the play fake. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They say, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There's some room. He's finally stopped. 15. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Move. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quickly complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Addison. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Using his legs, it's Dickens. Trying to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Right back to him on the ground. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Going with the ground game left. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Motion from the wideout. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start the racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Dickens. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. BC uses a timeout here in second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Fires to the middle. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. Here comes the heat. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more snap coming before halftime. He leaves it with his back. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
Oh, big run there. Run there, right to the left.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
from our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 21 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fires left side, it's Smith.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. They'll go to the counter play. Picks up the 1st down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably right. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Boston College will send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. And there he goes. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They want to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got his man. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Looking to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, SMU! And the punishment has been extended. Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown.
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Quarterback adapting. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Quick strike complete. Gets away from one, finds room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
This one's complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Got enough for the first. And he's still running after the move. Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Fires left. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
They kick it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gliding to the right. Still trying to make a play. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Here's the pressure. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Fighting off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. They'll go right back to him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Boston College will send out the punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care